The second one is rotation. A rotation is a transformation that turns a figure around a fixed point by a certain angle. The figure is rotated clockwise or counterclockwise by the specified angle. In other words, a rotation is a rigid motion that preserves the shape and size of the figure but changes its orientation. To perform a rotation, you need to specify the angle of rotation and the center of rotation. The angle of rotation can be measured in degrees or radians, and the center of rotation can be any point in the plane. The direction of rotation can be clockwise or counterclockwise. A rotation can be described using coordinates or vectors. If the original figure has coordinates x, y, then its rotated image will have coordinates x prime, y prime. For example, if you want to rotate a square 90 degrees counterclockwise around the origin, you would use the following formulas. X prime equals negative y and y prime is equal to x. This will rotate the entire square 90 degrees counterclockwise around the origin without changing its shape or size. Worked example for rotation is: on the grid, draw the image of triangle A after a rotation of 90 degrees anti-clockwise about origin. Triangle A about origin of 90 degree anti-clockwise. First of all, mark the point with coordinate. Put tracing paper over both the marked point and triangle A. Trace triangle A and then rotate tracing paper 90 degrees anti-clockwise along the point origin by holding it with the tip of your pen. The shape will be rotated here. Draw an arrow facing up on your tracing paper as you rotate it. It will be really easy to see when you have turned 90 degrees. Arrow will be facing left or right, 180 degrees, arrow facing down, etc. Make sure that you double check that you have copied the rotated image into the correct position by putting the tracing paper over the original object and rotating it again to see that it lines up with your image.